Amish, why do you look so tired? We're literally about to start the show. You look like you definitely need a cup of coffee or two.
It's finals week and I've been studying non-stop. How can you even show up at school with a smile?
Well, honestly, I'm just looking forward to enjoying this upcoming holiday season. One of my favorite parts is just taking in all the lights and decorations. Oh, and of course, winter break.
That's fair. The thought of being able to spend time with friends and family, decorating the Christmas tree, and drinking a nice cup of peppermint mocha with 2 pumps of vanilla energizes me.
So, you ready to start the show?
Absolutely. I'm Amish.
And I'm Ian. Welcome to APN Show 12, Holiday Edition. So, Amish, let's first talk about pushing past finals week and getting into the holiday spirit. Finally giving you a break from all the final stress.
Absolutely. I think that taking a few moments to appreciate the bright spots in our future lets me relax and recenter my thoughts. I know I'm definitely not the only Apache feeling stressed from finals. Luckily, we have pros that can help.
Here's Kailani with student commissioners from the Wellness Center on ways to manage the stress of finals.
Thanks, guys. I'm joined by Jelani and Tanish. With the stress of finals coming up, we need to stay mindful. Fortunately, they're here to give us ways to do so. Jelani, what are some ways students can stay stress-free during finals?
Students can stay stress-free by starting early, prioritizing your time, and doing part by part. I know it can be very overwhelming cramming everything at once, and it can make you feel distressed. So it's definitely important to consistently practice good habits as a student so that you can do your best.
Agreed. Tanish, in the likelihood of overstressing, how can we step back and gain focus again?
I think the main thing is to take breaks from your studying and your work and not overwork yourself. Additionally, students should get the adequate amount of sleep and also exercise regularly and eat a healthy and balanced diet.
Back to Jelani. I know many students feel emotions like anxiety and other things, but what about the other emotions we feel?
I think feeling unhappy, detached, insecure, and exhausted are many feelings that students have, especially facing the rigor of our courses. So it's important to appreciate what you can do and improve, and use encouraging words to help motivate you to do your best.
Exactly. And last question, Tanish, what are personal ways of staying mindful, and do you have any resources to share with others?
What I like to do is I just like to go on long walks and appreciate nature outside just to get my mind off things, or I would just listen to music usually while I'm exercising or in my room. I would say the best way to be mindful is doing something you love that distracts you from whatever work you're doing.
Okay, that's good. Well, that's all the questions we have. Again, thank you so much for your time and well-needed tips. I'll definitely be rewatching and taking notes. Back to the anchors.
Speaking of finals, Tuesday through Thursday, we will have early releases with school ending at 1 p.m. Finals for period 1 and 2 will be on Tuesday, periods 3 and 4 on Wednesday, and periods 5 and 6 on Thursday. Thankfully, there will be no school on Friday, as Friday is student free day. For more information, the final schedule can be found at the link down below. Good luck.
The stress of finals can be daunting for a lot of students. Let's get into the Christmas spirit and take a quick break from studying for relaxing arts and crafts time with Sandra, Jelani, and Nicole.
Welcome to APN Craft Corner. For today's DIY, we're making snow globes!
It only takes a couple household supplies and your endless creativity to make this fun and personalized DIY that is sure to put you in the holiday spirit.
To start off, these are your supplies. You'll need a mason jar, clear glue, and hot glue for better results, little decorations to display in your snow globe, glitter, and water. First, glue your decorations of choice onto the lid of the jar. Hold for a few seconds to make sure it is secure. Then fill your jar with some clear glue about an inch thick and add some shimmer for snow.
Next, you want to add water to the brim. Having both your lid and jar assembled, go ahead and attach them together.
And there you go, your very own snow globe. That's a wrap for this segment of APN Craft Corner.
Follow this simple and easy tutorial to make your own snow globe that will last you a lifetime. This has been
Sandra,
Nicole,
Jelani, and back to you guys at the studio.
Sometimes the stress from hard classes can be too much, and that's okay. The drop request form for second semester is now available at the link below. Remember, the deadline to request a drop or level change is January 28th, 2022.
Following the recent trend of creating small spin-off series, Marvel has released a new Christmas-themed show on Disney+. The hype doesn't just revolve around its festive theme, but also its characters and storyline. Let's head over to in-house Marvel fanboy Nataniel with his thoughts on Hawkeye.
Set during Christmas, the new Disney Plus series, Hawkeye, follows the story of, Hawkeye, as Clint Barton, played by Jeremy Renner, wants to spend time with his family after the events of Avengers Endgame, but he gets entangled with the tracksuit mafia and is forced to bury his murderous past after Kate Bishop, played by Haley Steinfeld, uncovers mystery surrounding her mother and her new stepfather, and accidentally stumbles upon and wears the Ronan suit. I gotta say, I'm loving the show so far. It is adapting one of the best Hawkeye stories from the comics. We're introduced to new characters like Maya Lopez, or rather Echo, played by Alok Wilcox, who seems to be the main antagonist of the series. I love that Maya Lopez is played by a disabled actress, as she brings certain realness to the character that we've never seen before. I love that we are also exploring new character traits like Hawkeye, who now has hearing loss similar to his comic book counterpart. The show also seems to be setting up for the debut of Kingpin in the MCU, or someone else who seems to be the bigger boss above Echo. The possibilities are endless, and I can't wait to see where the plot progresses in the next 2 episodes left. With all this in mind, I would rate this series 4 trick arrows out of 5. This has been Nathaniel, and back to you guys in the studio.
The Arcadia High School swim survival test is important and required for graduation. AHS will be hosting makeup dates on December 14th, 15th, and 16th from 1 to 2 p.m. Make sure you sign up if you have not proved your swimming abilities yet.
It's that time of year where houses turn from spooky Halloween decorations to the cheerful and blissful happiest time of the year. I guess you can say it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Amish and I took a little adventure to highlight some of the spectacular houses and decorations in our neighborhood.
Thank you, Amish and Ian. We are Amish and Ian. Today we decided to go decoration hunting here around Arcadia.
And around us is just an example of what beautiful things Arcadians are building this Christmas.
We went around the Hugo Reed area in South Arcadia looking for beautiful decorations and to look for houses competing for the Arcadia decorating competition. There were so many contenders. The winners will be announced and awarded on the night of 16 December.
Like the house that we saw at the beginning, which had a very bright atmosphere and a grand way of showing the Christmas spirit. Like this house, which went with a very unified blue icicle theme, which I really enjoyed. And this house, which dazzled the night sky with its really diverse color selection. At the end of the day, all the houses were strong contenders, and we can't wait to get the results. Thank you for joining us at our decoration hunting adventure.
And remember, Apaches, have an amazing winter break. We'll see you next year.
Happy holidays!
Happy holidays. Speaking of great parts of the holiday season, I'm definitely excited to get some presents, Something that's been on top of my wish list is probably, the new Jordan 13s.
All right, let's head over to our latest AskApaches to check out what's on top of their wish list.
A boyfriend.
Happiness. All I want is more sleep.
New set of Hispanic shorts.
I want WoW and Ian Chen. Yeah!
Air Jordans.
A boyfriend.
A new phone. Fishing rod.
I want a jazz playlist.
Junior council wants a social life and good grades.
Mental stability.
I want Leia's son.
Toby Lou.
A hippopotamus.
I want to finish my college apps.
A friend.
I would like a cardboard cutout. I want more sleep.
I hope I pass my final and I finish with a good grade.
You bet.
Anya Yang.
Need something fun to do over winter break? The Santa Anita Mall is holding an all-LED drive-thru. Buy tickets at the door or on worldofillumination.com. The road closes on January 2nd, so buy tickets fast.
So Amish, you know our basketball teams are dominating on the court this season.
Yeah, the girls and guys are, kind of both going off. I actually used to play basketball myself when I was younger. They called me Ja Orden.
Really?
No, not really.
Okay. All right, let's go on to Ronan with the latest on Arcadia High athletics.
Arcadia's sports teams have been doing great recently. Our boys basketball team has been crushing their season this year with a strong 5-game winning streak, followed by an intensely close loss against the St. Matthias Academy Warriors. The Apaches prepared to take on the Hoover Tornadoes last Tuesday. Let's go to Rahul to recap us on this amazing game.
After a strong start to the season, it was no surprise to see our boys basketball team dominate the courts once again.
While Hoover tried hard to defend against Arcadia, our boys consistently managed to break through and score. Scoring several points early on also helped solidify the win for Arcadia. With great teamwork, well-planned strategies, and a final result of 71-41, it's safe to say our boys have come back from their past loss.
Congratulations to the boys basketball team on their great win. Back to Ronan in the studio.
Thanks, Rahul, but our boys weren't the only winners last week. We also had an outstanding game from our girls basketball team. Just like our boys, the girls basketball team had just lost a game before playing against Hoover on Tuesday last week. Of course, this didn't stop our girls from bringing their all to this game. Quite the opposite, in fact, as they destroyed Hoover with ease. Arcadia started off strong in the first half, but Hoover almost caught up during the third quarter. In the end, our girls ultimately beat them out in points, winning the game with a final score of 73-45. Great job, Apaches. Be sure to cheer both teams on for their games this Thursday, December 16th, against the Pasadena Bulldogs. In other sports news, girls water polo lost 10-8 against San Dimas, girls soccer won 5-0 against Hoover, and boys soccer tied 2-2 with Hoover. If you missed the boys soccer game last week, check out our Apache News livestream at apachenews.ausd.net. Keep up the great work, Apaches. Back to Amish and Ian at the anchor's desk.
Okay, Ian, before we wrap it up, I just want to thank you for helping me today to cope with my stress, and I wanted to, help you too. So I got you a little present as a token of my appreciation. Here you go.
Oh, a MacBook? How'd you know this was literally at the top of my wish list?
I saw you using your 2006 MacBook, and I just couldn't bear it anymore. Now, where's my present?
Oh, here are some tokens of my appreciation.
Oh my god, you shouldn't have, Ian. A quarter, a couple dimes, a penny.
That's just what you wanted to, right?
Well, I still want that,
you know what? Maybe next year. For previous stories and segments, visit apachenews.ausd.net.
Make sure to follow us on all our social media pages down below. Good luck to everyone on their finals, and enjoy your holiday-filled winter break. This has been Amish.
And Ian. We'll see you next year, Apaches.